Hello guys, welcome to our platform which is Voice of Siga and my name's are Patience Muhande. Today I have a special guest here in which we are going to discuss questions pertaining church activities. Before I continue, maybe he will introduce himself by your name, your course which you are doing here at Galaga National Polytechnic, and the county which you belong to. Welcome.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Muhande. And my name is Eugene William Namboya.
Yes.
I'm doing diploma in building and construction, module 3.
Yes.
I come from Kakamega County.
Yeah.
I'm a member of Christian Union Galagala National Polytechnic.
Wow, that's good. So today our theme of discussion will be about church activities.
Yes.
So may you please tell us the meaning of church?
I think a church is,
Yeah.
according to me, I understand church as a place where people go to worship God,
Yeah.
where people go to, they take their grievances and they present it to God so that at least in one way or the other they can get that help from the God.
Okay, thank you. And who is a Christian?
A Christian personally is someone who believes in
Yeah.
Christ.
Okay.
Yes.
So may you please tell us the differences between a Christian and any other someone who is not a Christian?
Yeah, the difference between a Christian and let me say a pagan, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone who does not believe that there is Christ. So, with Christianity,
Mm.
as Christians, we do attend a church. That means we are Christians. And by the actions or what someone does, you can identify this person is a Christian or not. With the pagans, they don't believe that there is Christ. If you tell them to attend the church, they'll say no because they don't have that time for Christ.
Yeah.
But for us who are Christians, or for those who are Christians, you can just see that this person, according to the talk, according to the actions, or what he does during the time, maybe on Sunday, there is Sabbath day, or the SDS on Saturday, you can easily say that this person is a Christian. So a Christian is someone who behaves
Yeah.
according to the Christ wishes.
Okay. So since I joined this school, I've been seeing you severally participating in church activities.
Yes.
May you please speak to our fellow youths with the challenges they might face when, yeah, when facing church activities.
Yeah, when you have that will to be a Christian,
Yeah.
and you want to perform some duties in a Christianity,
Yeah.
then when you are a member of the church, maybe you are the usher, you are the pastor, you are any leader just concerning a church matter. It is not easy. It is not easy because you are controlling human beings, and sometimes human beings are very stubborn. Some of them they don't understand you. Some of them they mock you that you are going to church always, but you still struggle. But what I understand with the Christianity or working to the Lord, there is something that we receive from that.
Yeah.
And that is why you have been seeing me several times working, running here and there because of church activities to ensure that everything runs successfully.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing in Christ is because of what Christ is doing in my life. So what I've received from just doing the church work or leading other youths is so big. That is why up to today I'm still running for Christ, and I urge my youth to do so and love church, go to church, pray, make some arrangements and do other activities that can make church to proceed from one way to another. And it is good because when you become so prayerful in church, then there is sometimes temptations comes, but you have that feeling and you have that power to condemn those temptations. So when you make yourself a friend to the church, then you do visit church every time now and then, and that gives you energy to pray, and that gives you energy to praise. And sometimes praising God and worshiping, sometimes when you are praise and worship, you just feel that you just need to do it several times, and always it becomes your habit in life. Yeah, so I urge my youth that let us love Christ and let us be a part of the church so that we can proceed successfully. And God understands. That is what I know.
Yes.
So when you trust in the church and when you go to church, you do other activities. You clean and do whatever. You lead other youth successfully and you advise them. You bring others to Christ. Then that is how God blesses some people.
Okay. So, and which are the advantages of engaging in church activities?
Yeah, like I said, the advantages of engaging in church activities
Yes.
as a youth, where I am now,
Yeah.
it is because of the grace of God. Yeah, sometimes when you learn to work at church and maybe you help other people,
Yeah.
that is how we do earn blessings from God.
Yeah.
And when you receive blessings from God, that is how your life starts changing. There's some things and connections in life comes not because we have that power to receive it, but it is because of the work that we do in church that gives us that connection to get maybe some work here or money there, and
Yeah.
you meet different people at church. And by just engaging church activities, you do meet different people who can help you in one way or the other. Those are the advantages there.
Yeah. Okay. And so, which are your advices to our youths here? Because most of them don't attend church activities, they assume. So, which are your advices to them?
Yeah, I know, like I said, that everyone in life has a purpose and everyone has that level of seriousness. When you understand that Christ is there and Christ does and Christ answers prayers, then, when you pray and He answers, or when you realize that you have that power to worship Him, or you have that thirsty to do God's work, then when you start doing it, that is how you just join Christian Union, or you just join God's work and you do it successfully. So my advice to you is that let us learn, let us try. Sometimes it's trying.
Yeah.
I was gone days. I was not that a fan of being in Christianity, but I just tried and met good people who are from Christian Union, and they transformed me.
Oh,
They said
yeah.
that you can do this, and pray, and God answers. So when I tried that, that is when I decided to join Christianity for full. And back at home, I'm also a member of the church, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm also the chair. I do guide students. I do guide pupils back at home. So it's good that when you are in church, you get that control, you get that advice and directions in life. You cannot meet yourself in different maybe you
Different worldly things.
yes, and scandals and whatever.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching us. That's the end of our discussion today. May we meet next week. Thank you. Bye.